Well, Andrew Merton's back for another episode of Project Management. My first video, we talked about why I was taking the course and what I was hoping to learn from it. My problem was that I said I'm hoping to learn from is I have a problem with not letting go of control in the classroom and giving the kids the freedom to do what they're supposed to do in a project, and that is, you know, fail and not do good and then come back and find out why they're not doing well by learning from their mistakes and building from that. In the past, I would always want to be the person that had the answer for them and give them the answer and guide them in the right direction of my vision of what the project should be. I learned that that's probably not the best way to go because they're not learning from their mistakes. They're not learning from each other. They're doing what I want them to do. Um, but I think from the course, what I'm taking from it is that with a good plan, you can allow the kids to have more of the freedoms and have more control for themselves, and letting control go from me. Uh, I think that's where I've gone wrong in the past, is that I've done a good job of planning the first couple weeks of a project, but then I just kind of slacked off. No real excuse. I guess maybe it was just didn't know how to really plan out as far as I should. Came up with a good idea for a project and said, okay, this is what we're going to do, kids, and didn't really have a real solid plan for it, which I think makes sense because you're not going to go out and build a house without a real good solid plan. So why would you give 30 kids in a classroom a project to do and not have a really good plan? And that's what I've been doing in the past, and it's gotten frustrating with me. And I think that's why I was so hard to let go of control and let the kids just learn from each other and learn from their mistakes and learn to work together as a team. So I think by just taking this class, the main thing I'm taking from it is just being able to plan better and being able to come up with plan that I can follow through with the whole 4 weeks or 3 weeks or 2 weeks or however long the project may be. Some of the other things I enjoyed about the class is I liked watching everybody's videos. I feel like the lazy guy here just talking to a computer screen, and you guys are all making these elaborate videos, which were awesome to see, and I learned some new programs I didn't know about that I jotted down, and I'm going to hopefully incorporate those this year in my classroom. I also enjoyed having people comment on other people's projects and seeing what kind of problems or confusion they might be having. It kind of gave me a sense of working in a school where everybody was just doing project-based learning and everybody's doing their own separate projects. And a lot of times for me, that's does is not the case, because in my school, I might be the only person doing project-based learning on a regular basis. So I'm always in projects, and I don't have anybody to really talk to about problems that I might be having or issues I might be having with certain projects, and it gets frustrating. So this class was really helpful because I could, see other people's ideas and read their comments and see where they're having problems and see where they're not having problems and take those in and really, learn from it. One of the other things I hope that I can do is remember to come back when it's hectic in the middle of the school year. Remember to come back and look at some of these projects again that people have come up with, because they were some inspiring projects that I think that I could probably use and tweak in my classroom as well. So I enjoyed taking the class. Hopefully I learned a lot from it. And everybody have a good summer.